They've gone through the agency model. They're gonna go in under tier 3 towers. No 2 EG haven't even taken a tier 1 tower.
Hey guys, Bowie here, and this is Comeback or 322, a series where I analyze the inflection point that in some games is enough to shake its entire status quo to its core. This series is about showing how can a game that started like this.
Yeah, this is Arteezy, some kind of efficiency, farming with Rocket.
Oh, so
and now Snake shackles, they hold him and they zap him.
End up like this.
No, they don't. Samael is repelled up. He's Lotus orbed up. There's nothing Navi can do.
Even when played at the highest level. Today we're talking Navi versus EG Game 2 of the Dream League Major. This game started quite well for Navi. The Undying alone was enough to zone Timbersaw super hard. Terrorblade had a fine game, and on top of that, you have a Brewmaster laning against the Gyro, so it's very hard for him to get less hits. And that snowballed to an early Roshan, and how could Navi lose this game?
Navi, especially when EG is having no intention of debating this.
It's not easy for you to come back because your way of coming back is by farming, but if you're not ahead, then you're a hero that doesn't effectively kill heroes, which is what heroes meant to do.
It's the confidence. Walks up like he's actually got an entire armada of farmed heroes behind him. Brings out one clap, nice pickup from Purification, give him the life back again.
So watching that game, I didn't notice at first what was happening, but looking closely at Universe, he walked by himself towards that tier 2 in a very weird way and angle. There was no reason for it, honestly, especially considering that Navi has Aegis right now, but that move triggered something on Navi, and I mean triggered because I don't feel like they were ready or willing to go high ground, even though that was a catapult wave. So Navi smokes here because they want to get the upper hand, and they already use Metamorphosis, so they feel like they have to do something, and the smoke could help set it up and avoid some of the flat cannon damage. But since EG actually knew what they did with that G bait in the tier 2, they wait to use flat cannon. Crystallize doesn't even have his Manta yet, he gets pounded super hard. He's also afraid to Sunder, since if he dies, Aegis and Metamorphosis get wasted. And basically what happened here is that instead of just wasting Metamorphosis, Navi wastes Tombstone, Serpent Wards to deal pretty much negligible damage on the enemy tier 3. Most teams would be more than happy with that. Navi committed a mistake. Great teams though punish mistakes instead of just benefiting from them. And even though EG is 7k gold behind with Navi having Aegis, Sumail being pretty much a non-factor, he was level 7 at 14 minutes, they smoke aggressively and dive Navi's mid lane.
Using Sumail as bait, time and time again, Navi have been willing to go on him. Can they resist? He really doesn't care that much. EG want to force the mid-tier 1 tower. Shaman is starting his rotation in there, but wait for the initiation. Here it comes, Crystallize. Comes a lot of damage early on. Sunder is available, and he switches with Arteezy. There's a Purification from Brewmaster. A clap on 3 into the split. Aegis Immortal has burnt out pretty quickly, but EG, they got the Undying down. Can they get back out of this one? Snako, he wants to control somebody. Ogre will hit the deck. Shackles are available. Maybe with a Tender Chain. Samel goes straight through him. Arteezy is the double kill. You've got all the sustain thanks to Universe just sitting behind him. They haven't even had to burn GA. They've gone through the agency model. They're gonna go in under tier 3 towers. No 2 EG haven't even taken a tier 1 tower yet.
The first bait aspect I want to highlight, the unsung hero of this game, is Universe in my opinion. When I first noticed his kill build during that dive, and I saw no ult at level 10 against that huge Terrorblade, I was, okay, this doesn't really look that good. What this build allowed though, is being able to send the bloodlusted Arteezy with max level repel to the mission that in theory is super dangerous, but in reality proves how cooldowns in some drafts are something as important as net worth. With no Serpent Wards, a normal Terrorblade crippled in HP without his Manta, and even more importantly, Arteezy going through this hugely unexpected angle that gets the well-positioned Soneko completely by surprise, and suddenly he's dead without having time to cast Tombstone. Forcing his buyback that ultimately has no purpose since they kill Crystallize under the tier 4 because that Gyro has repel maxed. With Gyro having 500 move speed and him being the only damage available, Universe preferred to give him more repel time than use his ult that probably wouldn't really help the entire team, especially Arteezy that wants to go ham by himself. By taking risks, abusing cooldowns, and doubling down on making Arteezy the strongest hero possible, Bloodlust was maxed. no field was used aggressively. Sumail didn't care about his survivability and had only 2 points in reactive armor, only so they could take Navi out of position, allowing Archer to destroy everyone. Even the way Arteezy fights is perfect. He goes in without repel, Universe is on point with purification and repel, and by standing just where he is, the last flak cannon attack kills Sonico before he's able to tombstone. As that happens, he slowly retreats to buy time for the second repel and Bruce split to end, allowing him the crazy dive later on. That allowed EG to take all the towers they wanted for the duration of Metamorphosis, making that 7k game and even won in no time. On Navi's perspective, what they wanted to do is stop the bleeding, and with that Metamorphosis and the rest of the advantage, they really wanted to get barracks. The problem though is that EG reads them like a buck, not only dragging the entire Navi lineup towards the map, but forcing cooldowns again, and that ultimately puts the nail in the coffin. As of always guys, this video is sponsored by Pvgna. Those guys are great. If you want to watch the extended version of this video, this is my new series this month, so make sure to subscribe to Pvgna. They also released Oracle, which is a analytical tool that you can use for free in their website that allows you to track down your performance and see what better players are doing that you're not. I'm also coaching via gamersensei now, so if you're interested, check the link in the description. If you allow me to stream the coaching session, after the third one, you're gonna get one for free, so that's a lot of value. And that's it for today, guys. Hope you had a crispy time watching my video.